roster flexibility, rather, with the sense that we have not had the same comp really for more than a couple days in a row, and it's really hurt us, I think. And for us to really realistically have a good shot at pushing cutting edge, I would say that we would have had to get past the shadow phase last week. So yeah, not getting cutting edge is not really a big deal for me, though. As I said to many of you already, I wanted personally to just focus on Antorus and the wellness of the guild rather than pushing for it and burning out. But the primary reason and impetus, I guess, for me making this decision, and as I said already, it's a decision long in the making, is that I've got school that I need to be going back to. I put it off for 3 years now, and I've got the opportunity to go back to community college in January, and I'll be going back to the University of Washington in March. So I need to focus on that, and I can't really be like stressed out constantly about like roster changes and recruitment and doing interviews and things like that. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm sorry that this is like shocking, I'm sure, to many of you, but as I said already, I think it's better now than later because it's better for you all in the sense of giving you time. And I don't want to like, stress you out over the holidays and take time away from your families to try and make our raids to try and push cutting edge because, as I said, I don't think that we have the greatest shot anymore. And I think that even with Fushir, it would have been tight. So
So you're basically just giving up then.
well, to say that I'm giving up means that I never tried, right? And
so are you going to another guild or what's happening? Are you trying to get cutting edge somewhere else?
No, as I said, I don't give a shit about cutting edge.
Well,
I am looking.
We can still raid, no?
You can if you want, but I'm not going to be here. So
yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, every day we've had extra people, so I don't see why we have to stop. Just
okay,
I mean, all of us have been coming in extra days.
Okay, if you want to push, go for it. By all means, I encourage you to do so. But I know that I'm not the only one probably that's going to be leaving, and I don't want this to be all about.
You've been talking to other people about leaving before this?
I mean, I haven't been trying to encourage people to leave, but people have communicated to me that they are leaving. So, I mean, why do you think I made a form that some of you still didn't respond to about your interest level in Antorus next year, right? Like I was trying to gauge our relative interests so that I could take care of the problem before it became one, but I realized that it's still one for me. But yeah, like I said, if you want to continue raiding, I encourage you all to do so. I don't really know how you'd go about organizing that, but by all means. So does anyone have any questions for me or anything? As I said, I thought about calling raid this evening and just making a post or whatever in Discord, but I feel, especially those of you that have been with me the entire way, that you deserve to hear from me personally, as opposed to some just shitty like Hallmark Discord message. So essentially, like, I equate this to I would tell you face to face if I could, and this is the next best thing. Sorry, what, Ampera?
Are you gonna go casual, or are you gonna give up the game entirely?
No, I'll continue raiding. I am personally looking to be a raider. I don't want leadership responsibility anymore. Snail leaving this guild was a giant blow to me, both like as a friend and as a leader. And Lyric and YG and Franchise and others have done a good job of trying to help fill the void, but I still kind of felt overworked a lot with recruitment especially, and trying to make sure that everyone was happy and whatnot. And yeah, I'm looking to just do my job and play for once. Like I
so then like if you could step down from the GM role but then still raid with the group and everything like that, nothing else would change in theory.
I thought about that. I did that to Snail, and I asked him to stay and just be an officer, and then he tried to be a raider. And personally, I don't think that works. I think that a lot of people might have issues or gripes with me and I don't know who would take over, because if they would be willing to take over, I think they would have stepped up to be an officer already when I asked them to do so.
So are you gonna hand over GM, or are you G quitting? And what's?
I mean, it depends on what you guys want, right? So
Cutting
I was-
edge. We put so.
I mean, I'm not
much
gonna
time
lie. I
into this
really don't
already.
think just losing you is gonna stop us from getting cutting edge. If we weren't gonna get it, just losing you, we're still not gonna get it. But
I mean, you tell me, what do you want to do?
I mean, I'm sure you should have talked to officers about this if they have any ideas about who would want to take over. I mean, this is. I mean, none of us are officers. We're not gonna make a decision if one of the other officers wants to take over.
Can we hear from one of the other officers?
So I'll chime in, dude. The other officers is me and Fran and a few other people that are. Nobody does anything already, so who's going to take that role over? Straight
That's
up.
not fair.
Well, if you want to elaborate on what you do, then feel free.
I don't want to get into finger pointing, guys. I don't think that that's constructive, and if you guys want to carry on, I don't want to create more issues for you. As I said, I don't want this to be about me or sound like it's self-absorbed or anything. I just, it's a momentous and big thing for a GM to step down, and I think you all have put your heart and soul into this guild and into me, and you deserve to hear it from me rather than words, right? So let me know if someone wants to take over. As I told you all already, if I had faith that someone in the officer corps would take over in a way that I think that would be productive, I would have communicated that to them. But I think that we're all collectively tired, and unless I'm told otherwise, I don't think that it'll carry on. So it's up to you guys, though. I mean, so yeah. Yeah, does anyone else have any questions for me?
You let everybody down, man.
I disagree. I think that the people
You
that
can't-
were
You can't say that. The person making the decision, you can't knock him for that. And the way he's putting it out to all of us, it's very respectable rather than just a post. Like that.
It's horrible.
He's made us push so hard to try to get this, and he's
I didn't make anyone do anything. I told you all that if you wanted to do this, that it would require a lot out of us. And I've said many times to officers and other members individually that I thought that it was better to focus on it first. But there was resounding will to push, and so we did. I think that we gave it a good go. Personally, I'm done. So, yeah.